So if you're of the opinion that life's been a bit easy in Ligue 1 this season with Monaco, you'll be delighted to know that we've now lost a few games and we need to turn our season around in this episode before it implodes. Welcome to the Unemployed Journeyman with AS Monaco. Okay, welcome to the video, folks, and here we are at the schedule screen, and actually we've actually lost 3 of our last 4 games. In the previous episode on Friday, we had Lyon away from home in the league, a 2-1 win in that game thanks to goals from Barashina and Erez Levi. Then we played Barcelona in the Champions League with a stunning 4-2 win against Barcelona. Goals from Espinoza, Erez Levi and Rokas Pukstas in that game. And in actual fact, them 2 goals from Erez Levi, that was the last time that he's actually scored for us. He's not scored for us in what has now become 2 months. It's a run of, 7 games without a goal. And I think that constitutes a goal drought for our wonderkid striker. Since then, we had a 2-1 win against Marseille with goals from Barashina and Maxime Esteve. Cordoba also picked up a bit of an injury. Then we played Nice and won 2-0 away from home against them. Goals from Sivertson and Rostignoli. Then we came up against this team. I'm not even going to try and say that name. They're a non-league team, put it that way, in the French Cup 9th round. And as you can see, an 11-1 win. Cordoba with 5 goals in that game. Gutierrez getting on the score sheet as well. Loved seeing that. Pukstas, Rousseau with a hat-trick and Katagas getting on the score sheet as well. We had 11 goals on the board by the time Cordoba scored in the 62nd minute. We actually could have had a lot more than that, but I was more annoyed at conceding that one, to be quite honest. But yeah, nice little win, nice big win for us. Then we got drawn against PSG in the French Cup 10th round, lost that 1-0. Then against AIK in the Champions League, we won that 4-1 with 2 goals from Sivertson, 1 from Esteve and 1 from Cordoba. Then we came up against PSG again in Ligue 1 and we lost 2-1 this time. We was 2-0 down by the 70th minute before Rousseau got a goal in the 93rd minute. And then we lost against Villarreal in our most recent Champions League draw, or Champions League game, I should say, with a 2-0 defeat in that game. So all round, we've been pretty poor in these games. I mean, okay, AIK, we were good against them, but they're not exactly anything to write home about. In fact, they were rock bottom with 8 defeats from 8 games, a goal difference of -16. It says just about everything. In terms of our place in the group, we did finish 4th in that group with 6 wins and 2 defeats on 18 points. All the English clubs, Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City finishing above us. And yeah, we're through to the round of 16 automatically. We will play one of these teams in the next round. If I've got to pick one, I'll probably say give us Salzburg, because they're probably about the worst of the teams. But yeah, if we could avoid Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, PSG, Inter Milan, and probably Nice as well, to be fair, then that would be wonderful stuff. In terms of Ligue 1, we are top of the table, 1 point clear of PSG, and we do have a game in hand. So we are still in a good position in the league. We are 2 points ahead of Nice. It is so tight between this top 3. Lyon, quite some way back. They're 10 points behind Nice, 12 points behind us. It really does look like it's a battle between the top 3 of us, PSG and Nice, much like it was last season as well. Erez Levi is not even in the top goal scorer list for the league, but Rostignoli is still top of the assist chart with his 9 assists, and Antoine Marie with 12 clean sheets in 19 games. That's pretty decent, even though he does frustrate me because he is a bit inconsistent at times. But when you consider how young he is, he's 19 years old, they're going to be inconsistent from time to time. But just look at his attributes. Just look at how good he is. He is such a good goalkeeper. And I hope I'm not cursing him for today as well, because in today's episode, we've got 2 league games. RC Lens at home and Bordeaux at home as well. Both games a week apart. Let's get over, or actually we'll have a quick look at the finances. We're £21 million in the red for our overall balance. We've got 17.7 million in the transfer budget and 2 million in the wage budget. The transfer window has, of course, closed. And if we have a look at the ins and outs, as you can see, no one has come in. We haven't signed anybody. In terms of outs, we have had some players going out. Daniel Mahia has left for £7 million. Musa Barai has just gone anyway. He's just one of our youngsters. And Erwin Adals has gone out on loan to Braga with there's no clause in there for an option or anything else. I'm just having a quick look to make sure. No, there's no. It's just a straight loan. He's going to be out of contract with them, obviously, at the end of this season. He comes back to us. He's potentially got another couple of seasons with us. But yeah, that's basically the only transfer news to bring you. And yeah, I think now we will move over to the Matchday Centre and on with the first game of the episode against Lens. Right, here we are in the Matchday Centre for the game against Lens, and we have one player out injured. That's the only real team news to bring you, and that's Carney Chukwuemeka, a 27-year-old Austrian international. He's been pretty decent this season. Basically a 7, 6.99, 14 appearances, 1 goal, 2 assists, 1 player of the match. He's been very solid for us in that Masala role. I would like a little bit better from him, but he's getting there. We're playing Cordoba as well on the left-hand side instead of Rustignoli because Cordoba wants to have his playing time increased. So I'm kind of doing that just to keep him happy, and then we'll probably go back to Rustignoli. The first game I think we played him in, that was the one against that French non-league team where he scored like 5 goals. Not been quite as prolific since, but you know. Anyway, in goal we have Marie, Carnevali left back, Espinosa right back, Barashina and Esteve in the centre of defence, Santos, Puxtas and Dewey in the midfield with Cordoba and Rousseau out wide and Levi up top. So let's get into today's game. We have got Sivertson and Rustignoli on the bench. So if we need to bring them on, we do have that as an option. And yeah, like I say, we need to get back to winning ways because 3 defeats, I mean, that looks terrible. 3 defeats from our last 4 games is not great. And RC Lens are around mid-table, bottom half of the table, just about. I think about 12th, 13th, something like that. So let's get into the game. And yeah, they're 13th at the moment, RC Lens. They could potentially move up 1 place with a win today. But let's not talk about Lens winning. Let's talk about us winning. And we do need the wins as well. We have to put into some sort of perspective the teams we've lost against. 2 of the games we've lost recently have both been against PSG, which, considering how good they are, that's not the end of the world really. And I'm not too disheartened about going out of the French Cup. I would have preferred to have got a result in the league, obviously, because it would have helped our ambitions quite somewhat. But we've got a long highlight going on here where the ball's not really moving around the midfield. But Levi's through. Oh, Levi. I think he's a bit low on confidence because, like I say, he's not scored a goal for 2 months. 7 games in those 2 months. And it's sort of either side of the winter break that we have. And we just need to get a goal in him. We need to get him scoring again so he can carry on with his goal-scoring ways. Dewey puts the ball into the box. Santos with the goal. Oh, the referees. What's up with the referee now? I don't see how that is offside. There you go. It's been given. An immediate highlight. You know I don't like immediate highlights after a goal because it usually means that the team that's just conceded are now going to equalise straight afterwards. And that frustrates me. It frustrates me when that happens in real life as well. I know it does happen. But I know if my team concedes after scoring, it's so frustrating. Right, here come Lens on the attack. We tied it up at the moment. Marie gives it to Barashina. Puxtas to Carnevali. Goes infield to Dewey, whatever his name is. Espinosa to Rousseau. Back to Espinosa. Nice little bit of play this. Dewey puts Levi through. He's got his goal. Oh, the referee again. Please not. We're currently on... Oh, it's been given. Thank goodness for that. We're currently on, I think it's 10 goals he's had disallowed this season. It's just ridiculous. And again, he scores a goal and it's reviewed by VAR. Thankfully, it's been given, though. Let's look on the positives. Puxtas put Levi through. Oh, he should have scored. 1-on-1 with a keeper. And there is Levi should have had an hat-trick today already. At least he has got a goal though. That is an improvement. It's ended his mini goal drought that he was on. Here's Puxus. Russo lets it go for Espinosa. Oh, and Espinosa's gone for glory rather than trying to put the ball in the box to assist someone. Well, we've got a free kick on the right-hand side. It's Carnevale that will take it. It'll be an in-swinger. He's gone towards the back post and the keeper comes out and claims that. Edging towards half-time, just a couple of minutes to go. We have another highlight. Espinosa to Dewey. Back to Espinosa. Rousseau, the ball in the box towards Levi. It's in. 18th goal of the season. The referee's not reviewing this one. It's 2 goals in the game for Erez Levi. And our wonderkid superstar striker has ended his goal drought in really spectacular fashion. Maybe I've got a bit overboard, but that's not really spectacular. But it's in good fashion, good solid fashion. If he can get another goal, that'll be spectacular fashion because that's a hat-trick. Right, we have a highlight right at the start of the second half. Here's Cordoba, gives it to Rousseau. Gets the ball in towards Cordoba, but it's headed away. And now Lons can counter-attack. They've got players up in the box for this attack. Hannibal gets the ball in and they've scored. Teran Moffi with his 10th goal of the season. Not an ideal way to start the second half. We're only into the 3rd minute of it. And Lons have got a goal back already. It's now 3-1. It's their first shot on target. They've only had 2 shots at goal in the entire game. Now they're starting to get a couple of shots in. But here's the next highlight. I was looking at just about going to make a substitution. But we'll see what happens here first. The goalkeeper goes long. We win the ball. It's with Levi. He gives it to Espinosa on this right side. Espinosa into the box. Espinosa's at the post. Russo picks up the loose ball and it goes out for a throw-in. And that's where the highlight ends. And that's where we will make our first change. And I think we're going to bring Espinosa off for Sardella. And then I think Puxtus can come off for Yunus Musa. That'll be it for now, I believe. But let's see out this result. A 3-1 win would be wonderful stuff. Dewey with the ball into the box from the corner. It's cleared, but Russo picks up the loose ball, gives it back to Desiree Dewey. He's been tough. I thought he was going to get given a penalty then, but weren't. He's gone back to the goalkeeper. They're playing the ball out from the back and they're doing it in quite nice fashion as well. This is looking like a dangerous attack, but Esteve intercepts, gives it to Sardella on this right-hand side. What can he make of this? Nothing. He loses the ball. Oh. Right, here they come again, Lons. Good tackle from Andre Santos. It's with Russo now. Levi to Cordoba. Sardella. Levi, it's his hat. Oh, the referee's reviewing another one. That's 4 times we've had the ball in the back of the net and 3 times it's been reviewed. And it's been given. I mean, literally, I know, oh, you're probably fed up with me having a rant about this. But considering 3 of these 4 goals have been reviewed by VAR and they've all been given, have 1 of them reviewed. Why do you need to do a review for every single one of them? It's just annoying and frustrating. Right. That's the rant over. Levi does have his hat-trick, by the way. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to bring Santos off because he's picked up a knock. And Fofana can come in. Usmain Keita, I do want to try and give him some game time. He's not really had a great deal. He's had 1 substitute appearance in the Champions Cup and 1 substitute appearance in the French Cup. When he plays in the middle of the park, he does prefer to be like a Mazzala. He can do the advanced playmaker as well. I don't think I'm going to change another midfield. We bring Katagas on for Carnevale and swap him and Sardella over. And then, do we want to... I think we'll leave that for now. Don't want to make all my substitutions in one go. Dewey with the free kick and it's over the bar. Not a bad effort from quite a distance out, plus at an angle as well. I mean, we have dominated this match. 62% possession. 6 shots on target compared to their 4. 14 shots at goal compared to their 3 or 4, whatever it is. Right, here's Esteve. And plus we're winning 4-1. The most important stat of them all. Right, it's with Musa to Cordoba. Finds there is Levi. And a good save from the keeper. It's gone out for a corner kick. Dewey will take the corner. It'll be an in-swinger. And the goalkeeper comes out and claims it very, very, very comfortably. Yeah, XG of 2.79 to their 1.43 as well. Sardella with the throw in to Musa, to Cordoba, to Musa. Still with Musa. Played a 1-2 with the Lens player. Katagas into the box, but he gets tackled, and now they can bring the ball away. And that's just an aimless kick upfield. Basically, he just didn't want the ball. He said, go on, someone else have it. Right, here's Barashina. Sardella. Cordoba on this left-hand side. Gives it to Musa. Finds Levi, and that's 4 goals in a game for Erez Levi. It's 5-1 against RC Lens. And this is us back to being very close to near our best. 4 goals from Erez Levi in this game. A 10 out of 10 rating. It's not often you see a 10 out of 10 rating. And that is a great way to get back to winning ways and to show PSG and Nice that they're not going to get rid of us that easily. As a result of that, we're 4 points clear of PSG, 5 clear of Nice. We are in a really promising position. There's 14 games left of the season. What I also want to do as well is I want to have a look at Erez Levi. It's set for a goal bonus. Santos is injured for up to 2 weeks. For Erez Levi now, in all competitions, that's 20 goals he's hit, 14 in the league. And if we will give him his bit of praise. You were superb in front of goal for once. Well done. I say for once. I'm being so unkind to him. What was I going to look at? There you go. There you go. He wasn't on this list after that one game. He's now top. He scored more goals than Kylian MBAPPE. Erez Levi is better than MBAPPE. I'm so happy with him. I love that boy, I really do. Right, let's get over to the Matchday Centre for the next game against Bordeaux. Okay, here we are then, folks, for the game against Bordeaux. Couple of changes to the lineup. Sivertson has come in on the right-hand side for Rousseau, just changing them about. And Musa comes in for Andre Santos in the anchor role in midfield, mainly because Andre Santos has got his injury. He's out for a couple of days. Chukwuemeka's still out, returns to training tomorrow. So both of them will hopefully be available again for the next episode. And yeah, that's just a couple of changes in teams. So we've got Marie in goal, Carnevale and Espinosa in the wing-back positions, Barashina and Esteve in the centre of defence, Musa, Puxtas and Doué in the midfield, with Cordoba and Sivertson out wide and Levi up top. Let's get into it. We picked up a really good thumping win against RC Lens in the first game of today's episode. Let's see if we can pick up a second win, back-to-back wins, and it would then really start to feel like we were back on it again after a run of poor results, albeit 2 of the poor results against PSG, as I said earlier. Right, ball forward from Bordeaux. Marie claims it, and it's now with Barashina. Obviously, Bordeaux in an awful situation in real life. I think they're actually officially bankrupt, aren't they? Might have to start right at the very bottom of the French league structure if they reform as like a Phoenix club or something like that. But yeah, absolutely terrible news. Never like to see things like that going on. They've got Giorgini in their team. I don't know if he's the same player that I've had in my, I believe it was my Sampdoria save, maybe Kaiserslautern, I can't remember now. Some of these saves all do blend into one after a while. Right, here's Esteve to Musa, to Espinosa, Sivertson, back to Doué, to Puxtas. Oh, he's hit the crossbar. And it's been put in by Erez Levi. What a little poacher. I love it. The worst bit about it is I don't think Puxtas actually gets the assist for it either. It's just no assist to Levi goal. Yeah, there you have it. Hope you managed to catch the Barcelona rebuild video at the weekend yesterday. I can assure you that the next video as well, episode 2, is an absolute banger. I've just finished recording it. I do like to get them done a little bit in advance. And yeah, episode 2 is a banger. Right, here we go then. Back to the game against Bordeaux. We're 1-0 up. We've been absolutely dominant. 11 shots at goal, 4 on target. They've had nothing at the moment. And we're over half an hour into the game. 69% possession as well. This has been all us. And probably be a bit disappointed we're not more than 1-0 ahead, because Bordeaux could come out and be better in the second half. And yeah, it's probably a bit disappointing we've not got more than 1 goal on the board. Bordeaux are 12th, basically they're around the same sort of level as RC Lens in this game. But I'd like us to get another goal, and I'd like us to get it pretty quickly. Espinosa's not been playing particularly well. He was very average in the previous game. His rating's going down with every minute he stays on the field. So I think we'll take him off for Sardella. And Musa's he picked up a yellow card. So I'm going to leave him on for the time being, mainly because if I bring on Fofana, there's like an orange line between Fofana and Puxtus, where it's an orange dotted line where they don't play well together. Right, I think we're going to take off Sivertson. I brought him in because I thought we'd bring him back into the team, see how he does. He's basically done nothing. So, yeah, Rousseau can come on for him. That's our first change. Right, here's Carnevale to Puxtus. Baracina now in the centre-back position to Musa. Goes out wide to Sardella. Oh, Sardella's still got it. Oh, I thought Sardella was going to get a goal. Erez Levi looks like he's picked up a knock as well. We might need to look at taking him off in a minute. Douay will take the corner, be an in-swinger. Goes towards the near post and it's flicked on by Esteve, but over the bar. And, I mean, Erez Levi doesn't look too impacted by his injury, I have to say. Right, here's Douay now with the free kick towards Levi. Comes out to Cordoba. Gives it to Puxtus. Oh, it's been partially cleared. Rousseau back to Esteve, to Desiree Douay, back to Esteve. Musa, Puxtus. Musa again. Oh, last minute challenge has come in. Puxtus has it again. Gives it to Barashina, who's acting as a left back at the moment. Cordoba to Levi. And the keeper manages to turn it around. I'm really worried that we're not getting this second goal, you know. Right, here's Douay now with the corner. In swinger. Puts it towards the middle. Levi absolutely leathers it over the bar. And we're going to make a next substitution. Cordoba's not actually having a bad game. Rousseau's not making much of an impact since he's come on. I think what I might do is I want to take Levi off, but at the same time we need a goal. Right. I think Puxtus can come off for Fofana, and we'll switch Fofana and Musa over. I think I'm going to bring on Rossignoli for Cordoba as well, mainly because Rossignoli is the top assist maker in the league, or he was when we looked at the beginning of today's episode. Bordeaux have had a shot at goal and on target. Surprised they didn't score from it, to be fair. But we're into the 84th minute of the game. They have a corner. We need to clear it, boys. We need to clear it. Oh, my word, they scored. I told you this was going to happen. Because we hadn't taken advantage of the chances we had. Oh, that is a sucker punch. The 85th minute, they totally do not deserve to get a point out of this game, but they're absolutely going to, and it's full time. We only have ourselves to blame there. We have been really poor in front of goal in that game. And yeah, we can only blame ourselves. PSG and Nice have played. Nice have beaten Auxerre in today's episode. They're now 3 points behind us, level on games. PSG still have a game to play. So even if PSG win their game, we are still top of the table after this week's run of games. But that is pretty much the last chance we have to slip up. Erez Levi is out for 1 to 2 days with a tight hamstring. Rossignoli will be getting a pay increase soon. So if we go to the schedule, I think I hate when it does this. We go to the schedule. What we'll do is we'll come back in the next episode. I think we're going to do the Champions League round of 16 second leg, and then the game against Nantes in Ligue 1. So yeah, that will be where we come back in tomorrow's episode. Hopefully we can win some league games. I mean, when you look at it on paper, Rennes in 15th, Toulouse in 17th, Auxerre in 8th, and Troyes in 18th. We should be winning these games, but we also should have won this game here. So yeah, see how we get on tomorrow. Join me for that. Thank you very much for watching this one. Please leave a like and subscribe, all that sort of stuff. And I'll see you tomorrow for the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.